It was huge weekend for us. Getting 3 out of 4 points. Obviously, wanted to win, both games, but getting 3 out of 4 points versus a good team like Maine and early in the season is big, non-conference. So I think we gained a lot as a team. I think it was a good character weekend for the team, but I think just got to move forward going into this week and going into Wisco with our first WCHA play. So probably just try to keep it going.
It was a good week of development for our team. We said all the way along we have to take advantage of every day, every week, and make sure that we're getting better and improving, and we were able to do that. We had a chance for a sweep at home here, and we weren't able to get that, but the 3 out of the 4 points is a good weekend, and I thought we improved our play in almost every area of our game.
Getting into Saturday night games is obviously way harder to win Saturday night than it is Friday. Just trying to do everything I could for the team to win. Obviously, you got to give a little credit to Maine there. 3-2 they were down. They battled back and fought hard. So, but it was a good weekend for the team and stuff like that. So we were just trying to do everything we could to get that W on Saturday.
I don't know, I was just kind of reading the play a little bit there. We did some power play work this week. Matt and I were skating together a little bit in the morning, so worked on that play, just a little top switch there, opened up for a 1-2, so put it right in my wheelhouse, and Brownie had a good screen. So.
In that regard, and our series going into Maine, we wanted to try to improve the depth of our offensive attack. We really felt in week number 1 that it was limited in terms of who was producing scoring opportunities up front. So we wanted to try to improve the depth of that a little bit, spread things out a little bit, and even as you saw us go through the weekend, both games, we changed lines to a certain degree. Mid-game. Friday it was a little bit later in the game. Saturday we really did it at the end of the first, start of the second. Through some injuries and different things, we really had almost a whole-scale change of all 4 of our forward units.
Corbin and I have pretty good chemistry together. Played almost about 20 games together our freshman year and probably about 20 last year too. So this year I think it's been going well, and with Brock and McMillan, they've kind of been rotating that guy in the left wing. Brock's obviously a natural centerman, but obviously has a ton of skill. So when coach puts him up there with me and Corbin, I think it benefits us. But McMillan is a good, young, solid player. I think I think he's going to be a real solid player. So either one of them when they're on our line, I think they help us out. But I think it's going to go well so far.
Yeah, I think we're prepared for it. I think last year was a good year for both of us. We both took some big steps in our career. Obviously, Danu had a pretty big one that he really took some positives from, and I think it's showing right now how much more mature he is on the ice and off the ice. So I think that's paying huge dividends for him. And then for me, I think just playing with the two guys I did last year with Gregoire and Hextall, I think really helped my game mature. I think mentally I became a stronger hockey player playing with those guys, so a lot of the credit goes to those guys on that one. But I think it's an exciting time stepping into a bigger role like that. Coach put more faith in us, on the penalty kill and in different situations. It's fun. That's what you want to do. You want to be out in the ice as much as you can, and in every situation. So to be able to have that chance, it's pretty cool.
I'm with Knight and Kristo right now. Obviously, it's a pretty big opportunity to play with those two guys, so it's pretty fun to play with them. Two really big offensive guys that contributed last year, and obviously going to be top guys this year. So it's been pretty cool to get that opportunity so far.
That coaches are giving me a lot of ice time and stuff like that, so I know I got to be ready to go every night, and got to play a lot of minutes. So I just got to pretty much go into every night and just work hard and do the best I can. If it's scoring goals or playing both ends of the ice or blocking shots, I know I just got to do that for the team. So that's what I've been trying to do. So.
Obviously, Danny's a really skilled guy. He's got a really good shot. So only played with him a couple games, but I think he's been a good guy for me to set up. But I like to pass the puck, so hopefully I can give him the puck and he can score some goals.
I would love to set 4 lines and and be able to stay with that. That's not always the case, and right now with where we're at, that's not the case. So each week we've tried a couple of different things without, again, you don't want to have players unsettled and bouncing all over the place in terms of their combinations. We try to keep at least groups of 2 together, maybe try a third guy in and out on a different unit to see what it looks like. But we'll try a lot of that early in weeks, and then it's hopefully as we get towards Wednesday, Thursday, set those combinations going into a Friday night game.
Yeah, it's just practice and stuff like that. Even just talking, hanging out off ice, stuff like that. Corbin and I have a pretty good relationship. And, we just hang out sometimes, whatnot. But I think just practicing and talking a lot on the ice. Obviously, the more you talk, communication helps a lot out there. So.
I think with so many of us, it's pretty cool. We all kind of hang out with different guys different times. So we're all in the same dorm, so we're just trying to spend as much time as we can together there and eating lunch and dinner together and stuff. So it's been fun together with how many guys we've had this year.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I think guys hang out a ton. Bloody and Forward are deep innings or deep partners, and those guys hang out a lot. And I think it helps their chemistry off the ice too when they hang out. So.
Ever since I've been here, even throughout games, kind of getting thrown all over the place. So I just like to play with guys who play with high energy and just make simple plays. Guys who can work it down low. So I think for me personally, I just like to play with guys who play fast and play with energy and guys that can make plays. So it's you got to be used to, got to be ready for anyone who you get thrown out there with, because throughout the game there's penalties, injuries, all sorts of stuff, so you got to be ready for anything that comes at you.
You don't want to jump the gun and not give a group of 3 guys up front the opportunity to show and to build some chemistry through game action. But at the same time, as you get through into different critical points of the game, and that doesn't just mean late in games. If you get to critical points where things aren't working, you have to try something different. There has to be some thought to that. There has to be some background to it, and the things that we did this week really went back to to some combinations that worked in our first week here in the Icebreaker tournament.
You could choose from anyone in all of hockey who you wanted to be on your line, who would it be?
Michael Parks. Are we talking about like NHL and everything?
Everything. History.
History?
Yeah.
I think the easy question would probably go with Gretzky, just because I'd probably get 50 goals. I mean, McMillan would probably get 50 goals playing with Gretzky, so